We're out here in the desert. We're going to take a look at a new handgun I just picked up. It is a CZ P-10c, and I'm going to put some rounds downrange. We're going to see what this will do. I got it loaded with some of my 115 grain plated hand loads. We're going to run some of those through. Then we're going to run some other ammo through too, just to test fire it and see how it works. So I'm going to put some rounds on target right now. Perfect, locked open. Let's go take a look at this target. All right, that's the first 15, and we are shooting at 7 yards. And I would say that is a pretty good group. Those sights are on. And those are not even my preferred sights. These are the 3 dots that come on the gun. So they're a little hard for me to see. But we got another target right there. I'm going to put 15 on it, and we'll see what it looks like. Hey guys, as you can see from the opening, we're bringing you something we have not seen in a while. An actual gun review. And that's going to be this guy right here. CZ P-10c. On this guy shot beautiful. A lot of people say that they have trouble with this mag release. If you push up a little on the mag and then push, it'll come right out. Of course, we do have this loaded with the Barnes TAC XPD 115 grain copper. Pistol is clear, no ammo. But yeah, this thing shot beautiful. I had not been shooting in quite a while, and for me to take a gun out and just cold like that, put 15 rounds on target and cut a group like this, yeah, you got a flyer. I mean, yeah, that's to be expected. But to cut a group like this, I mean, it's awesome. You'll see in the second string, which I'll go ahead and show you the target, it's getting even better. Yeah, the second string getting even better. 7 yards. I mean, it's just tearing it up. I'll roll that footage in here in a minute, and then I'm going to roll some footage in of me shooting some of the hollow points. One thing you'll note on the second string of 5, watch what happens. Keep a close eye out what happens, and we'll be back and talk about that a little bit more. All right, here is the second 15. I did pull one, still cut the line. Most of them are right here in this gray. My standard generally at 7 yards is keep them all within this 3-inch circle. If I get them in the gray, then I consider that to be outstanding. And this pistol is shooting just outstanding. Recoil very mild, very little muzzle flip because of the low bore axis. But yeah, I am really liking this handgun. Let's get some fresh targets up. I'm going to run some hollow points through it now. We're going to see what we can do with those. Okay, we got some hollow points loaded up here, 5 of 3 different brands, and I'm 7 yards still. I'm going to put them on target. We're going to make sure they run, and we're going to see what kind of groups we get. So let me go ahead and shoot these. Okay, now for the next 5. Up. And the last 5. Okay, and one of those was a load I had been carrying for a while. Seemed like it was a dud, so probably good thing I shot that. So let's go look at the targets. First target was Hornady Critical Duty 135s. Not too bad. Then we go with the Sig V Crown, and I pulled some of these out of my my carry gun, and you heard that one and saw that one, so apparently oil or something got into it. That is a good reason right there to change your carry ammo out. A lot of people say every year. I'd say do it every 6 months. It really doesn't cost that much. And then the last 5 was the Barnes TAC XPD 115 grain all copper, and they didn't do too bad. So yeah, they all functioned, like I said, except for that one load. And like I said, I think it might have had a little oil or something on it that soaked into it. So yeah, change out your carry ammo, people. Don't carry the same stuff year on year, because you may get a malfunction like that and it could cost you your life. Final 5 we got in the gun are the Team Never Quit 100 grain frangible hollow points. Some guns find these kind of problematic. I want to make sure they run because I like using this load for home defense because it is frangible. If you miss and it hits something hard, it will break up, so you don't endanger your neighbors so much. So let's run 5 of those through here and see what happens. Very mild recoil because of the light bullet weight. So yeah, let's go take a look at this target now. Alright, here's the Team Never Quit. And it looks like I pulled a couple, but then there's 3 right there in the gray. So have to shoot more of those just to kind of see if that was me or if it's the ammo. Yeah, as you saw there, one of my carry rounds was kind of a dud. And that was one of the SIG, the Extreme Performance, the 124 grain that I had been carrying for, who knows, a couple years maybe, in my PPSM2, which is my EDC currently. But that just goes to show you need to change your carry ammo out. All the instructors, all the experts agree. Change it out at least once a year. I'm at the point right now where I'm going to say every 6 months. When summer gets here, change out your ammo. And then when you know, Thanksgiving rolls around or something, change it out again. But yeah, the stuff that I'm shooting that I carry, it's like $15 a box of 20. It's not that expensive. And it's just good to have fresh ammo. And that was probably either one of the rounds that was in the chamber or the top round in the magazine. And just over the course of, you know, cleaning the gun and lubing it a little bit, and the stuff runs in there and gets in through the primer area, or could get around the crimp where the bullet's at. You never know. But somehow it got in there, a little bit of lube or oil or something got in there and fouled the powder. And you saw what happened. I mean, it fired, but it killed enough of the performance that it didn't eject. I had to manually eject it. But this gun did awesome. You know, you'll see. We'll pull those targets in. Here's going to be the 135 you saw. Yeah, I got a flyer. And like I said, I hadn't been shooting him so long. But yeah, the rest of them are right here. Here's the V Crown, the one that I got the bad load. I'm thinking that might have been it. But did good. I'm putting most of them right there in the gray. Here's the load that's in there now, the 115 grain. It's the Barnes Tac XPD, all copper. They're grouping good. I mean, for no more than I've been shooting, I'm happy with that. Team Never Quit, my frangible stuff that I use around the house. 3 of them right there. I did get 2 over here. Don't know if that was just me. I want to get some more of this and go out and shoot it some more. And just for fun, I went ahead and put 5 more rounds of my hand loads, my ball ammo. I mean, it's cutting a sweet little group. This is probably one of the most accurate handguns that I have ever had. It's a lot thinner than, or at least it appears to me to be a lot thinner than my PPQ M2, which unfortunately I had to sell to get this gun. I mean, right now where we're at financially, I'm not getting something unless I sell something. But it's that familiar Glock takedown, and this actually sticks out a little bit more so you can get a grip on that. Good texturing, although I do have a set of talons that are coming. I like my talon grips. That rubberized just gives me a better feel. Forward cocking serrations, which is awesome for doing your press checks. The sights, they don't look like anything to write home about until you hit them with a little bit of light. And if you're familiar with H&K, CZ's doing it too. You can see these guys. See how they're glowing? See how those guys are glowing? I mean, they're glowing up a storm. Let me kick the light off real quick. There we go. See how them babies glow? And they'll do that for, you know, 3 or 4 minutes after you hit them with the light. So, not night sights, but they are the luminous sights, which I kind of like. I just wish it wasn't a white dot. But I do have plans on picking some other sights up. I'd like to get some that has a kind of a luminous yellow dot with tritium, and then the blacked out tritium in the back. I don't really care for the white outline tritiums, so I'm going to go with the blacked out ones. And I think it's Night Fusion sights, I believe is the name of them, and they're like $91 for the set. The main difference between your P-10c and like your P-07s, P-09s is going to be the rear sight. They all take the same front sight, but the rear sight, it's going to be the height. This is I believe 204 if memory serves, and the others are like 246 or something. A little bit taller sight on the other guns, or maybe it's the other way around. I mean, don't quote me on it, but there is a difference in sight height. But yeah, you can see they're decent sights. It's got a shelf there. You can actually get a little purchase on. I love this. This is nice. The way that undercuts, it lets me get my hand up in there real nice. And I did notice this has the small back strap on it. I ordered the talons for the medium, just figuring like most manufacturers, they put the medium on it from the factory and then let you do the small or large. They don't. They put the small on from the factory, and that's great. It fits my hand perfect. Talons should be close enough that they'll fit. I don't see why they wouldn't, even if I got to do a little bit of adjustment. Holsters, this is one I had for my Glock, and I believe it was a Glock 31. It's a full-size Glock. Leather, of course. This is your Galco. There's your number. But you see, this baby fits that like a glove. I mean, that's just beautiful. Fits it perfect. But not all Glock 19 holsters work. This is a Serpa holster that I had, and it was snug. I actually had to go down in there. Let me get my light just to show. See down in here, I actually had to go inside here, if I can get out of the way, and take some out right in that area. Apparently the Glock is more rounded in the way the profile is, and if you notice this is much more squared off. So it was hanging up and not wanting to go in. So I took a rat tail file in my Dremel and little sandpaper and went in there and opened that up, and now it fits. It's snug. I mean, it is real snug, but it does fit. It will work temporarily until I get some other holsters. I got lucked out. Midway USA had one of the Comptac Infidels, one left, on clearance. If you know, that's one of my favorite holsters. The Tolsters. Basically, it's holsters similar to this with the single clip. And this is my EDC. This is the P-10c M2, and this is a nice gun. It's coming out of carry, so it is hot, so we'll keep our finger off the trigger. I just wanted to do a little quick comparison. If you notice this, the way this is shaped in here is almost identical. I mean, it's like they copied that. Of course, overall length of the grip is pretty much the same too, with the 8-round mag in. But yeah, I just love that feel. Recoil, as you saw on the film of me shooting it there, not bad at all. With this low bore axis that they have, I mean, it's very mild with everything I was shooting. So yeah, this is going to be the new home defense gun. Once I get the holster, I may even go ahead and use it occasionally for EDC. Still got my TLR3. I put the B plate on. It needed to be a little further forward, but with that B plate, it drops right in there. Snug her up a little, and there we go. We got light. I've already found a holster for it, about 35 bucks on Amazon, that will let me run this. So once funds allow, I'll pick that up. But yeah, there she is. CZ P-10c, loving it. Shoots beautiful. Awesome gun. I think I did good. I don't think I'm going to cry too much over selling the PPQ M2. As much as I love that, it's not like the only one ever made. And this, I think, is going to be more carryable because it just seems to be a little thinner to me. Like I said, might not be the case, but for me, it seems like it'll work better. So, hope you enjoyed the video, and like I always say, either we stand up for our rights or we can sit by and watch them go away. Y'all have an awesome rest of the night. We'll talk to you later. Tennessee Frank out of here.